Hey, so my boy Crip Mac got arrested. This say sentenced to 10 years, but it's too early and that's not true, I don't think. I don't know why they put that on the page, but let's see what C-Mac talking about and what's going on with, what China Mac talking about and see what's going on with C-Mac.
To have to give y'all some negative news. I really don't want to. That's why it took me a couple days to do this. But I have to. I have to be transparent with y'all. I have to keep y'all
Give us a
updated
scoop.
because y'all fans, just as invested as me and Crip Mac in this channel. It's only right that I update y'all on what's been going on. So recently, maybe like about 2 months ago, Crip Mac was rearrested. Now, I wasn't there.
Now, from what I know, he was caught with a pistol with a switch on it.
When that happened, but from what he told me and also what everybody around him told me at the time, whatever he was caught for, he was not even in the vicinity of what
It sound like, now being smart, he probably has some people around him with the pistol. But if you pay attention to any of the celebrities, they always get booked for it. And since he got so many cases, it just looked bad on him already. But it's funny because, you know, him being an active member, even if he's trying to change his life, there's still people that want him, especially with the big on his forehead. So somebody got to keep a pistol because, I assume he'd rather have life than to be dead, I guess.
he was blamed for didn't have anything on him and he didn't do anything. We were very confident that this case would get thrown out, also beat if it had to go to trial. And it seemed like that was the case because as soon as he got arrested, they gave him bail immediately. He went to probation several times after that. He didn't try to run. He didn't try to do anything. He took care of everything what he was supposed to, and he went to every proceeding that he was supposed to. So we thought that we were in a good space. He had court the other day, and you know, for the most part, when I picked him up and we went to go eat before going to court, he was in a good mood. He's about to be a father. He's never been a father, and my biggest mission.
He about to have a baby cub? Oh, damn.
And more than anything, more than the views, more than anything, was to get Crip Mac to be good father. How important it is to be there for your child. Something that he was missing. But it was very important that he doesn't repeat that cycle. You know what I mean? Because it's a nasty cycle. So I was really getting through to him, man. And a lot of y'all...
How many of y'all thought he wasn't going to repeat that cycle?
in the comments, man, thank y'all because a lot of y'all was helping him see things way more than I could. So I definitely appreciate the dynamic that we had. I wish it would have worked more. The last 2 days, man, I've been kind of like just struggling with this, and I've been just like, damn, maybe I should have did
Everything going to see all right.
more. Maybe I could have did more. Crip Mac is a grown man, you know, and there's only so much that I can do to, you know, lead another grown man. He was listening, but it just takes time. You know, it took a little more time with Crip Mac, but I was very confident that we would get in it. Crip Mac was finally starting to understand things that he didn't understand before. And I seen immense growth in him. It was just like, damn, bro could really change. You know, and I know how important it is to give somebody enough time and to give somebody enough support so that they can fully change. Everybody doesn't change the same way as everybody else. Everybody doesn't learn the same way as everybody else. To see Crip Mac really take strides and really want to change, it was amazing to see. And I was just really like looking forward to see the final product.
You know, if he really is who he say he is and is active, big destruction like he say, then we all know he changed somewhat because I'm pretty sure he's not out there as active as he was. However, being in this lifestyle, you still have certain obligations and you tied. And there's certain things like keeping a pistol around you that people tend to do because people want you. They want his head on a platter, for real.
I know y'all was looking forward to that too, you know? So when we went to court, man, you know, by no means did we expect the outcome that, you that came. The worst that we thought it would be like a probation violation, maybe a month, 2 months.
You know, it's funny. He's saying, they was hoping for the best, but being a dude that was going to court every couple months, and seeing stuff like this happen, you be having them thoughts in the back of your head, and you just be praying like, oh Lord, I hope whoop-de-whoop don't happen, or this don't happen, and then it'd be examples like this.
But that wasn't the case. Something else was waiting for Crip Mac on the other side of the door. So when we got to court, everything was regular. Everything was just like every other time. Crip Mac was just like, yo, bro, if I go back to jail, for 30 days or whatever, everything is taken care of, we're good. So that's where we was walking into. Like, if he has to go to jail, it will be for 30 days and nothing more. When we got to the court part, like the room, we noticed that his room was switched. Usually he had...
Run! No, I'm just playing. He cmac. I ain't gonna run. Anyway,
he goes to one courtroom, but...
Oh, yeah. If your shit switch when you waiting for court, that's a red flag like a mofo. Because one thing about prison and jail, it's repetition. It's the same thing every day, every court process, every proceeding, the same people. Like, it's rare a motherfucker call off from work during your court proceedings. Like, you see that same bailiff every single time, that same judge every single time. When they switch a room, what's going on?
This time, it was switched. He had a brand new judge now. And this happens before you get to trial. This happens all the time. Like, you switch.
After prelim. So it's a red flag. After prelim, you switch judge. Because you have the preliminary judge, and then you have the superior court judge or something like that. Superior court judge, I believe. And there are two. And sometimes you keep the judge. But when they switch prematurely, and they tell you on record why it happens a lot of times, but it rarely happens.
Switch your judges and all that. But this is the first time they switched it for his case. So he was a little worried about that. I didn't think anything of it. I walked into the courtroom just to make sure that this was the right courtroom that he was supposed to be. When I walked in, the courtroom was relatively empty. Nobody was there. They didn't have any court procedures yet. So I went up to the bailiff, and I'm like, do you have such and such today in your courtroom? And then he looked at the paper, and then he looked at me, and he said, yeah, is he here? And so when he said that, I was just like, okay, I mean, why would I be asking for somebody that's not here? No, he's not here yet. He's on his way, though, but is this the courtroom? He was like, yeah, this is the courtroom. Are you sure he's coming? So that second time him asking, and it just didn't sit right with me. Like some...
Yeah, you knew. You could have knew. I don't know if you would tell him because you're not 100% certain. Let's see what we're talking about.
Something was going on. Like, it raised a red flag. So I'm just like, I turn around, walking back outside. I'm like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Like, something ain't right. But when I walked out the door and
cmac, you talking about something ain't left. Something ain't left, Kyle.
I seen Crip Mac. He was sitting down and he looked up at me, and he gave me this look, bro, like he looked like a little brother that was just worried about something. At this point, there was really nothing he could do, even if what I felt was real, like something was about to go on. Like, I didn't want to tell him because, number one, I could be wrong. I could be misreading the whole thing, and if I have him do something, that might just mess it up, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be responsible for that, because next thing I'm going to be on everybody's YouTube channel, like China Mac set him up. Unless I know for sure. But I had a feeling. I didn't want to tell him.
When he get out, we going to know if he thought something was different or whatever, because he probably is going to be stuffed like a turkey. Big trees.
Because I didn't want to, further inflame the situation. So I told him, yeah, bro, everything gonna see all right. He was like, on hood.